I'm Srini, and in this video I'm going to give my thoughts about choosing your artifacts for Genshin Impact. So if you are new to Genshin Impact game, so this will be a useful tip for you. So, and if you are later game like late gamer just like me, so it will be useful for you as well. So the first up we think about artifacts is there are 5 pieces for artifacts here: floor, circlet here, goblet here, sands. I think this one is sands. Yeah, that one is sands, and then a feather. So those are different for each of the different characters. So it depends on your character playstyle. You need to go for a different variation of these things here. The base one here is it floor. So floor's base attribute will be HP. So it will be HP for all the same thing here. Like look at this one here. So for every artifact out there, it will be HP. Even for low star artifacts, it will be base for HP. So make sure to, if you're a new player, make sure to get a 5-star character and upgrade that one instead of the low star artifacts anyway. So try to get 5-star characters, so 5-star artifacts anyway. So if you are a low level player, just ask help from your friends and even from me. So I've been doing like a live stream daily on regular basis anyway. So you can able to come to my chat and yeah, ask me for your help. So ask for my help actually, so to help you for getting artifacts anyway. So artifact runs, that's what we usually do on my live stream anyway. So let's see. So for the first one is floor. So floor's base thing will be on HP. Look at what we have here. If you're a late gamer just like me, so go for critical damage and critical rate as a base stat in most of the artifacts. So critical damage and critical rate is the best stat out there to get more damage out of your character anyway. So look at this one here. I'm going for critical damage, energy recharge, critical rate, attack with Radiant Shogun. So the thing with Radiant Shogun, how much she'll boost her stats, attack stats. She'll do more damage actually. So she'll do more damage with the number of energy recharge she's having now. So look at my Radiant Shogun here. I'm kind of giving it as my example. This is not my best build. So this one is off completed as of now. So most of my characters is off completed. So I'm kind of not a meta player. Just giving my thoughts here. Make sure to let me know in the comments below. So what your thoughts are for this one here as well. So my energy recharge for Radiant Shogun here is 281.7%. When you check the Alienated 1 talent for passive talent for Radiant Shogun here, this is the info we are getting from this one here. Each 1% above 100% energy recharge that the Radiant Shogun possesses grants her a greater 0.6% and a greater energy restoration from Musho Ishin. That's the elemental burst for her. Yeah, that's the elemental burst for her, and a 0.4% electro damage bonus. So I'm having like a 271%. So that will, I'm not good at math anyway, so you can able to calculate those things anyway. So the thing you need to consider for choosing our elemental mastery and energy recharge and all the stuffs, so go with the passive ability for each of the characters. So for Radiant Shogun, it's energy restoration. So energy restoration, she will boost damage and energy recharge for all of your party members with how much energy recharge you have. So make sure to get the artifacts with much energy recharge as possible. So as you can able to see in my artifacts here, the Flora's energy recharge at this one is elemental mastery. That's the one which one is pretty much different. So elemental mastery, we'll come to it in a bit now. So we do have energy recharge at if the sands. So I'm going to check say that one anyway. So we do have energy recharge here in goblet, and we do have energy recharge in circlet as well. So the one thing which is out of energy recharge is my feather here. I'll replace it also. We'll see. So it depends on my weapons here. So the first thing is HP for flower. HP will be the base stat. So you don't need we'll come to more of the stuffs later anyway. So you don't need HP stats for other artifacts since you have an HP base stat with flower artifact. So you don't need furthermore HP stats if you are kind of into a late game anyway. So if you are kind of an early access early players, just for check these two stats here. Critical damage and critical rate is what you need most, and energy recharge depends on the character specific anyway. So energy recharge is pretty much useful for most of the character. So make sure to get critical damage, critical rate, and energy recharge. Attack is fine. So we'll come to attack in a bit now. So look at my Noel here. She has HP. She does have a critical rate here, attack here, and she does have defense stats. The thing with I'm going with the defense for most of my Noel here. I just give some example here. So there goes defense stats here, defense here. She does have energy recharge here, defense stat here. So most of the thing with Noel as defense stats, defense will be boosting Noel. So let's check out Noel now. So Noel is my favorite character in this game. So when you go to her talents here, that's not the one. So her healing capacity with breastplate, the second skill here with the E skill, the element skill for her. So possesses 150% of damage absorption efficiency against all. Okay, that's not the one. So okay, there you go. The amount of HP yield when regeneration is triggered scales based on it. Noel's defense. That's one thing to worry about. And this for sweeping time, the attack one, the elemental burst for her, converts attack damage to geo damage. That okay, that's another one. Where's the one? Increase attack that scales based on her defense. That's what you're looking for. So for each character, this I'm kind of giving some example here with my Raiden Shogun and my Noel. So for each character, the stats will be different. So you need to consider which character you're going to level up, and also the artifacts for each of the characters will differ by a lot. So we do have different stat for Noel here. We do have energy recharge for Raiden Shogun here. Lisa will be benefited by elemental mastery. So look at my elemental mastery from Lisa here. So that's a lot of stuff anyway. So the thing with elemental mastery is, look at the damage bonus for my Lisa here. So overload and superconductor and electro charge will be increased by this much here, 385.7%. That's a lot of thing here. Elemental mastery is the thing when one element reacts with comes in contact with the other element, so it will cause reactions anyway. So for example, fire and pyro and electro will do all damage to enemies. So electro and what's it called? Electro and cryo will do superconduct, and electro charged is kind of the reaction between electro and hydro. So you need to consider those stuffs anyway. So and for when you consider going here, so HP Kokomi will be boosted by HP stats, so you need to get artifacts for HP stats anyway. So we'll come to the artifacts details more. So I'm just giving thoughts my. So if you are developing each character differently, so you need to go for different stats. That's what I'm trying to say here. So what else we got here? Let me check. So Mona stats will be increased based on her elemental mastery, I suppose. Let me check anyway. Quickly check that one. Yeah, energy recharge, sorry. So just like Raiden Shogun, increase Mona hydro damage bonus by degree equivalent to 20% of energy recharge rate. So it depends on energy recharge rate, hydro damage will improve. So for engine here, she needs HP and defense stats. So look at the stuff here. Engine's max HP. So the shield, she creates a shield while using elemental skill, which will be based on max HP of engine. And also when you come to this one here, normal attack damage bonus granted by flying is further increased by it depends on the party's elemental characters anyway. So whatever element you're carrying. So engine's defense when the party contains, so it's further increased by, so formation flying cloud flag formation is further increased by, damage is increased by this much of defense anyway. So you need defense and HP stats for Unjin. So I haven't checked out Unjin. Unjin is one of my favorite character, but I haven't leveled it up anyway. So for Unjin, it will be based on HP and defense. So I don't have Zhongli, so I can't able to say anything about Zhongli. So Zhongli's damage will be boosted by HP as well. HP and defense, I suppose. I'm not sure. So let me know in the comments below. And also Huto's damage is increased by HP as well. So for Sucrose it will be, so the healing rate for Sucrose will be based on her elemental mastery, I suppose. Let me check. Let me double check it anyway. So it should be here. Just checking in a minute. I'm not sure. So I totally forgot one. There you go. So she will also yield an additional 1.2% HP for every point of elemental mastery. So if you are using Soyu, it will be for elemental mastery, and for where is she? Checking on Fischl anyway. So I can't able to see Fischl here on my list. So there you go. So Fischl. There you go. So thundering retribution dealing electro damage equal to 80% of Fischl's attack. So Fischl will need more attack anyway. So more attacks, the attack thing which we are going to cover it now. So floor is done. So those are the things you need to consider for developing your character. So if you are going towards a different character, go for the stats. Just check the talents. Then you can able to come to your conclusion which stats you need for your artifacts. So that's what you need to consider anyway. First off, so the thing with the floor. You need to go for, so whatever character you are using, go for critical rate and critical damage, except for Kokomi here. So Kokomi's critical damage is critical rate. So critical rate will be minus 100%. There you go. So minus 5%. I'm kind of using an artifact with a 5% critical rate. So that's kind of a minusing here. It has minus 95%. So you don't need critical rate and a critical rate for Kokomi. So for other characters anyway. So make sure to. I don't think any other characters has this much negative stats except for Kokomi. So for Kokomi you don't need critical rate anyway. So for other characters you need critical rate. So you need critical rate in flowers. So make sure to check get the flower just like this one. Most of the artifacts with critical damage and critical rate. So that will boost your damage output anyway. So damage output, so output against opponents anyway. The next one is further. So further's base stat will be always attack. So every further here. So from different sets anyway. So each set has different things. So I'll come to it, that one in a moment now. So we'll check these artifacts anyway. So attack. So flowers base stat will be always attack. So you don't need to get a lot of attacks except for official maybe. So official and other characters. So which are who are boosted by attack stats anyway. So official is kind of boosted by attack stats, right? So you need more attack in other artifacts as well. So if just like before, so you need HP stats. You don't need HP stats in most of the artifacts apart from the flower. So flower the flower artifact has an base HP stat. So you don't need HP for other artifacts except for the characters which I mentioned before. So and for Raiden Shogun, so for other characters it may differ anyway. So that's what I'm trying to say. So for feather it will be base attack stats. So this one is considered. So since we do have an attack stats here, we don't need. I'm kind of giving an example with the Raiden Shogun here. She'll be the one here. So we do have attack stats here. So the base stats for attacks here. So you don't need attack stats for other artifacts, which I'm going to show you now. So the next up it will be sands. Sands will be pretty much everything. So from sands, goblet and circlet, it will have variety of stats anyway. So the thing with sands, so you need to either go for energy recharge. So as I mentioned before, so Raiden Shogun's damage output depends on her energy recharge. So she's a battery, so she's the best battery in this game. So energy battery in this game. So you need energy recharge here. So I'm gonna put it energy recharge for artifact here. So it does have a critical rate and critical damage as I said before. So if I get this is not the perfect artifact for her, but I've given it for as of now. So I'll change it sooner. So I need this one here. The thing with set bonuses, now it comes into play. Let's talk about the set bonuses here. This set, the Emblem of Severe Fate, provides 2-piece set bonus like energy recharge plus 20%. If you have 4 pieces for the same set anyway, Severe Emblem of Severe Fate, like 4 artifacts with the same thing here. I do have a couple of them different from the Emblem of Severe Fate. So we do have only 3 here, 3 equipped with her. So if I equip this one here, look at this one here, it pops up to the different one. So I'm just going to switch to this one here. Look at the stats. So energy recharge plus 20%, which will boost Raiden Shogun further and increases damage, elemental burst damage by 20% of energy recharge. So if you give her this one here, she will do more damage. As of now, I haven't given her that one. So probably I'm kind of searching for this artifact here. So it's there. Anyway, so we do have defense for Noel here, as I was saying before. Noel's damage output is depends on her defense stats and also her healing. So I need shield strength. Her shield strength will be pretty much depends on her defense stats as well. So I don't need energy recharge for Noel as much as I want defense stats, and I need to. Noel is pretty much boosted by her shield anyway. So she's also the second most. So everyone considers she's the second best shield character, but I think she's my top priority shield character except for Zhongli. So I don't know Zhongli. I can't able to speaking for on his behalf anyway. So Noel will be whatever it is. Even if I get Zhongli in the in the next upcoming few months or next run of Zhongli, I'll consider Noel as my best defensive character. She's the best defense character except for the Unjin maybe. So Unjin is the best defense character out there as well with 4-star. So except for Zhongli. So Zhongli is the most defensive character. Then Unjin and Noel takes their place anyway. Yeah, like second and third one. So for Lisa, I'm giving her elemental mastery. So Raiden Shogun has energy recharge here, elemental mastery here. So look at this one here, critical rate here as well as critical rate here. So you need to consider those stats as well. So for Raiden Shogun, we do have a critical rate, critical damage, and the energy recharge as our base stat in stats. So you got variety of stats, as I was saying before. We do have a defense here, energy recharge here, elemental mastery here, elemental mastery for Diluc as well. So critical damage and critical rate, there you go. So Diluc is boosted, and we do have elemental mastery for my Shen as well. So critical rate there. So HP is there also there. So I think most of the characters will have different things anyway. So let's check the ones we are equipped now. Check on my, where's that one? Kokomi here. So Kokomi has energy recharge as well. So most of the characters can have energy recharge. Either go for energy recharge and elemental mastery for most of the time. So most of the time you need to go for energy recharge or elemental mastery. Even for Qzel, Fischl, sorry, so not Qzel, so Fischl, go for energy recharge and elemental mastery for Sands anyway. So that even though we do have an attack stats in Sands, better prefer that one. So since you need to cast most of your elemental burst as soon as possible, so energy recharge will give that boost anyway. Okay, let's move on to the goblet one here. So goblet, we do a variety of stats in the goblet as well. So look at my Raiden Shogun here. So we do a electro damage bonus. So she deals electro damage only, right? So she's an electro character. So for her, I've given her electro damage bonus. So this is not the perfect as artifact actually. So this is fine. So electro damage bonus, I think this one is nearly perfect anyway. So we do have energy recharge and elemental mastery here. So that's pretty much nice here. So and we do have different stats in with Noel here with different stats as again. So as you can able to see here, she's not great with geo damage. You can able to give her geo damage bonus here. It's available. Physical damage bonus is good for her too. So we do have so pyro damage for my pyro character with Diluc here, and we do have electro damage bonus for Lisa. So I will come to Lisa in a moment anyway. So we do have attack stats for this one here. I don't have that much proper artifact, so I'm kind of giving it like a crazy one. So we do have pyro damage bonus, physical damage bonus, animo damage bonus here, HP defense attack as well. So all the stats are here in your goblet. So for a goblet, you should either go for the character's elemental damage bonus, like we do have here electro damage bonus for my Raiden Shogun, or pyro artifact damage for my Diluc here, electro damage bonus for my Lisa here. Shenna is boosted by elemental mastery. I should give her career damage bonus. There's something here actually. So for Kokomi, there you go. So we do have hydro damage bonus, and we do have animo damage bonus for my traveler here. So I've kind of using traveler's animo abilities. So he's doing fine. So I think we do have career damage bonus here, as I was saying before. So for goblet, go for the respective elemental damage bonus for your character, so which you're building anyway. So for circlet is the most crucial one for your artifact pieces anyway. So it provides critical rate, or either critical rate or critical damage. So you need to take into consideration what you are up to. So either you do, if you are falling behind with the critical rate, go for critical rate here, just like which I've done with my Raiden Shogun. So if you are falling behind with critical damage, go for critical damage on circlet. So either way you need critical rate with the circlet. So critical rate, critical damage is much needed for most of the characters on Genshin Impact except for Kokomi. So Kokomi, I think let me check on Kokomi here. What I have given her, I think I have given her a healing bonus. No, we do have HP stats for her. So we do have a different set of bonuses just like before. Like different stats, attack rate, critical rate, and critical damage. So the one thing you need to consider for circlet, it's critical damage or critical rate. So either way it's fine. So it depends on which character you are using anyway, and the weapons you are using anyway. So it differs on different stats and different things anyway. So you can able to have elemental mastery just like which I did with Lisa here. I'll switch to her different set piece for Lisa. So she's fine as of now. I kind of pre-built her before I got Raiden Shogun. So once I got Raiden Shogun, I kind of going for late game stuffs. If we do have critical damage here, that's not a good one. So this one is a better one, but I need critical rate for my circlet here. So the thing with critical circlet, go for critical damage or critical rate. That's the base stat, and you need a substat of critical rate or critical damage, like vice versa, for your circlet here, except for Kokomi. So look at my Kokomi here. I haven't got a perfect artifact for Kokomi. I'm still searching for Kokomi's artifact, and we do have HP stats for Kokomi. So I'll raise her properly. So let me go for the what's it called, the set bonuses now. So this one here, we do have a emblem of severity fate, which I talked about before. So for Noel, I kind of spent like trashed it all over the place for the artifacts for her. We can check on my Okay, we can able to check on my traveler here. So traveler set bonus is Verdus and Venerer, which 2-piece set piece bonus gives you animal damage bonus plus 15%. That's a lot of bonus anyway. And in case as well, 4-piece set piece bonus will give you in case as well damage bonus by 60%. It decreases opponent's elemental resistance to the elements infused in this well by 40% for 10 seconds. So you will get traveler either he or she, depends on your choosing at the start of the game, either Lumin or Ether here. So I'm using Ether here. So it depends on the stats you need for anime characters mostly. So you need to go for this one here, the Verdus and Venerer, like Zayu, Sayu. We do a Sayus and anime character, right? So, and the official Sucrose here. So they need this stuff here, the Verdus and Venerer, which will give boost their animal damage bonus stats anyway. So that will come in handy. For Lisa, I haven't given her a proper thing anyway. This one is fine. So elemental increases elemental mastery by 80% is fine. Increases charged attack damage by 35%. I'm using those stuffs now. But if you consider this set piece here for Lisa, where's that one? There you go. So electro damage bonus plus 15%. That will boost her. That will increase her damage per like crazy. So I haven't got perfect artifact for my Thundering Fury set piece here. So electro damage bonus for plus 15%. Increases the damage caused by overloaded electro charge and super kinetic by 40%. That's a lot of bonus anyway. So if you got 4 set pieces, it will give you a lot of bonus anyway. Electro damage bonus plus 15%, and for elemental reactions you are doing like electro charge and super kinetic and overloaded will be boosted like 40%. So that will give you like 55% extra bonus for your attacks anyway. So elemental skill CD by 1 second can only across. Also it reduces the elemental skill CD. So elemental skill CD by 1 second as well. So that's a lot of bonus for the Thundering Fury artifact anyway. So if you consider this one here, the Crimson Witch of Flames, which is good for pyro characters, 2-piece set bonus which gives you pyro damage bonus plus 15%. That's same thing with the the Thundering Fury here. So in cases overloaded and bunny damage by 45%, that gives you same thing here, 55% extra bonus, and in cases vaporize and melt damage by 50%. So for overloaded and burning damage, it will be boosted by 50%, and if you consider vaporize and melt, so 15 plus 15, 30%. That's a lot of bonus anyway. So for pyro damage bonus, so there are a lot of cell pieces in this game. So there you go, Archaic Petra, gain a 50% geo damage bonus. So that will be useful for Zhongli. So as I was saying before. So upon obtaining elemental shadow critters through a crystallization reaction, all party members gain some 35% bonus damage bonus for that particular element. So there you go. So that's good for nearly good for Zhongli. So I can't able to speak for Zhongli. So speak on begun for Zhongli. So I don't have Zhongli. So we do have this one here, the Blizzard Strayer, which I'm using it on my Shenna. Where's that one? So Shenna. So we should switch to Shenna anyway. So give me a second here. So she does have like a cryo damage bonus plus 15%. When a character attacks an opponent affected by cryo, the critical rate is increased by 20%. When considering this stats here, she does have a critical rate 41%, so it will be boosted by 61%. So she's not perfect as of now, so I need to consider for most of the artifacts, need to replace most of the artifacts there. So when you have, I think I covered most of the stuffs here. Is there any set bonus I'm kind of missing here? Let me check them. So we do have we checked out all the set bonus for this one here. Look at this one here. You can able to combine like different set pieces into 2 to each. So we do have one here with Noel as an example here. I kind of given her emblem of Severed Fate, which gives her energy recharge plus 20% there. So I need her. So since Noel is my best character, so as I was saying before, not my best, so my favorite character. And we do have a retracing bolide. So retracing bolide increases the shield strength by 30%. When you compare this one here with our breastplate skill, that will give her a ton of boost anyway. So on the defense stats here, 2317, that gives me a lot of time to hit the enemies with my other characters while using my shield. So if you want to see my Noel in action, so like I can able to give you explanation for my choosing Noel in most of my parties. So I'm still using Noel here as well, so as you can able to see. So I can able to do that one. So let me know in the comments below. So if I got anything wrong here, let me know in the comments below again. So let me know in the comments below. I think that's it for this one here. I covered most of the stuff. So I kind of reading this one without any scripts on all the stuff anyway. Kind of going with the top of my head here. So let me check here. These are my stats for my characters anyway. So it may you can able to have like a two different set pieces equipped which will give you more set bonuses anyway, depends on the stats anyway. So we do have one here in Kokomi. So made in beloved points cattle healing effectiveness plus 15%, and we do have using an element. I think I need to switch one, so there is something else here. So if I change her feather, what feather you are having now? So if I give her this flower here, so it will give her hydro damage bonus plus 15%. So there you go. So 15% hydro damage bonus will be enough for her. So either you go for 2 set piece bonus here or 4 set piece bonuses anyway. So go for, we don't have any bonus for Diluc here. I'll get to that in a moment. So it's the fact we don't have any. I don't see any perfect artifact for him. So as far as my concerned here, so he does have different set. He doesn't have any set bonuses anyway. So look at this stuff here. So I think I got most of the stuffs anyway. So if you have any questions related to this one, you can able to ask me in the comments below, so I can able to reply you guys anyway. And if you have further questions anyway, you can able to check in my tune into my live streams for regularly. So on daily, it's happening daily around level 30, 12 a.m. So around 12 a.m. Every day, 12 a.m. IST time, so Indian Standard Time, if you are wondering. So GMT plus 5:30 there. So I get to 5:30 hours ahead of GMT, so you can able to check that one as well. So you can able to tune into my live stream and ask the questions anyway. So this will be one of the videos for Genshin Impact. I'll try to post more videos for Genshin Impact as well in the future, so make sure to tune in for that one. I may miss something else here, so let me know in the comments below. I may have missed something else here, so maybe. So we'll see how it goes. So in general, so you need critical damage and critical rate and critical damage in most of your artifacts. That's what you need. So for early gamers, like if you are starting new, so go for general things anyway. So go for considering these things here which I showcased now, so which I talked about now. So go for those things anyway. So critical damage and critical is needed for most of the artifacts anyway. So except for if you are raising who's that one, Kokomi, just like me, so she doesn't need a critical rate anyway. So for HP stats, it will be flower. So you need critical rate and critical damage there. So for feather, it will be attack. Base stats will be attack. So for sand, so you need either energy recharge and elemental mastery, depends on your character anyway. So attack or defense, different stuffs for different characters anyway. So depends on your character you're kind of leveling up. And for goblet, you need the respective elemental damage bonus for your character of choosing anyway. And for circlet, it will be either critical rate or critical damage, except for Kokomi actually. So that's it, guys. So we do have hydro damage bonus in one of these stats here as well. No, we do have a healing bonus as well. So in one of the stats, I think it's in goblet. So if you're going against like a healing bonus is available for in one of these set bonus anyway. So I can't able to check that one. I think it's here. Let me check anyway. Yeah, it will be in goblet as well. So healing bonus is available as well in goblet. I'm pretty sure. Can't able to say it now, so I'm kind of not got anything. So that's the general one anyway. So those are the, I think we do have here. I did a match bonus. Okay, so that's it, everyone. So make sure to check this. What's it called? Make sure to check this video for if you are wondering which artifact you are choosing anyway. So if you are a new gamer, just go for whatever stats you got, and maybe further upgrade it later down the road anyway. So look at this one here. So I kind of choosing the artifact perfectly anyway. So look at this stuff here. I kind of upgraded and neglected it anyway. So you can able to use this neglected one later down the track if you get a perfect artifact for just like this one here. And for enhancement, you can able to pop that one. So I can't able to do it now. So you can able to pop that one instead of the random auto select feature there. So that's one of the tip which I found out now. Just way low, and the Mora price for that upgrade will be very less when compared to the auto selections anyway. So you need to do like different stuffs anyway. If you combine this one here, 1 2 3 4 5, so it will reduce your Mora consumption for upgrading your artifact. So you can able to check my live stream for as an example anyway. If you want a separate video for the one, I can able to explain it in a separate video and make it anyway. So that's it for this one here. I hope you guys find this one useful anyway. So if I get anything wrong, make sure to let me know in the comments below. I'm pretty sure I did a decent job here. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Bye now. So I'll see you guys for the next video and live stream for Genshin Impact. Take care, everyone.